So today I'm talking about this. This is what I like to call my magic filter because it really does have a few tricks up its sleeve. This is an ND and polarizing filter. So I feel like in the video world, we don't talk about filters enough. I know ND filters are getting talked about more and more, and I think they're really, really important. You may have heard the phrase, they're like sunglasses for your camera. Well, that's kind of true. ND filters help block out light so you can really get that f-stop down, you can get that motion blur and control your shutter speed. They're really, really good. But this also has a polarizing lens in it as well. So you can get rid of reflections, you can get more blue in your sky, you can get really nice contrast in your image. So that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. Now, my question for you today is, do you use any filters on your camera at the moment? Do you use an ND filter or a polarizing filter? Or is this the first time you've heard of them? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, I'm going to be doing a full tutorial on how you can really use ND filters and polarizing filters. So when you subscribe, just make sure you hit that notification bell if you want to be notified of when that video is released. Now, if you've never heard of a polarizing filter, you may be wondering, why do you need one? I've already got an ND filter, or I've never heard of it. Why do I need it? Well, they're really great for taking out reflections or adding contrast in sky. So if we check out this footage here, you can see that I'm taking reflections out of this car. It's really good if you're doing car videography, if you're filming buildings with a lot of windows, or even if you're filming yourself doing a tutorial in front of a Mac or a PC, and you want to take out that reflection coming from your studio lights or just that kind of window or other light source. It can also help if you're filming water too. So you can take out reflections from water. So let's say you're filming a pond, a puddle, a lake, whatever it may be, you can actually see through the water if you change the settings of the polarizing filter. If you are in an area like I am where it's often quite cloudy, if you face towards the sky, the amount of light being reflected in the clouds can really overexpose your sky shot, so it's really good for that. Even if you're in a sunny area like some of our YouTube friends in LA and it's a nice blue sky, the blue sky can actually look a little kind of washed out or look a little desaturated in some ways. So using a polarizing filter can really make those blue skies pop. And if you're filming grass, leaves or trees or just any types of landscape, it can really help with the contrast in those kind of situations, because you can take off some of that reflection you're getting from the sky or from water droplets that are on those materials. So it's really, really good for that. Now, I know some people are against having an ND filter and a polarizer in one because there are some downsides. You know, essentially you have two elements of glass between your subject and the camera. And when you're spending a lot of money on a lens, you don't really want to block the lens glass too much. I don't find it really affects the quality of our lens really at all. If anything, I think it improves it because of that ND and the polarizing you'll get. But I know some people will disagree with me. Now, I've got this one because I'm doing more vlogs in the car, so I can take out those reflections on the side of the car. I can film myself inside of the car from outside the car and take out those reflections. And also, if you're filming near a beach, my family are from the beach and we go down to places like Cornwall a lot here in the UK, or even abroad if you're abroad, you can get those beach scenes, and it means that you have the ND filter in there so your sand and your sky isn't overexposed and you can get those nice blurry backgrounds. But also, if you're filming the sea, you'll often have a blue sky, so you can get a nice deep blue sky and you can see through the water of the sea, which looks really, really good. Now, this one is the K&F concept one. I got this from Amazon. I think it was around $60. As I've mentioned, this isn't a sponsored video, but if you do want to check it out, I'll put our affiliate link below for our Amazon affiliate. So if you do get it, it does help out the channel. I do know that Peter McKinnon has his own one with Polar Pro, so that's worth checking out, but it is a lot more expensive. And from my tests, this does a really, really good job. But my question for you today is, have you ever used any filters? Let me know in the comment section below. And if it's the first time hearing about these filters, what do you think about them? Also, let me know in the comment section below. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.